This is one of Fitness Blender's cardio kickboxing workouts. In this workout, we're going to be doing an 8-minute warm-up followed by 19 minutes of a cardio kickboxing routine. Let's go ahead and get started with the warm-up. Our first exercise is going to be arm swings. This is a nice even motion, swinging those arms in front of your chest and then stretching them back behind you as far as is comfortable. Trying to get as much range of motion out as you can. You want to feel just a little bit of a stretch, pulling back and bring those arms across in front of your chest. Just make sure you're alternating which hand is on top each time. So every single time those arms come in front, you want a different hand on top. And we're almost done, about 5 seconds left. And we're going to switch on to arm circles next. So nice big circle around that shoulder joint. Bring it in front and then reverse that direction going behind. Just alternating back and forth every single time, trying to get as big of a circle on that arm as you can, really stretching out that shoulder socket. We're almost done with this side. We're going to switch in just a second. And go ahead and switch arms. Same exact motion on the opposite arm. Reversing front and back, alternating back and forth each time. And we're almost done with this one. So last one back around, we're going to switch to torso circles next. So hands come up on those hips, try to keep those hips straight up and down as best you can. You're only going to be bending around that torso or on that lower back and upper back, trying to stretch forward, rotating off to the left side, all the way around, back down in front, stretching again, pause, and then come back around the opposite direction. Just keep alternating back and forth each time, trying to get as much range of motion out as you can on each side as well as front and back. And we're almost done with this one. Go ahead and pause it here. We're going to do torso rotations next. This is just a nice even rotation. Keep that body straight up and down. Nice and light. Just rotate back and forth. Don't do this quickly, otherwise you could injure that back. You just want to rotate back and forth. Get as much range of motion as you can, but do it nice and slow under control. And we're almost done. About 5 seconds left. And go ahead and let it relax. We're moving on to high knee march next. We bring those knees up really nice and high, starting to warm those legs up, get those hips starting to open up, starting to warm up, get those legs to warm up, getting that heart rate to come up just a little bit more. And we're almost done with this one. Go ahead and let it relax here. Move on to the next one, the standing side crunches. You're going to start with that right side first, bringing that right knee up, and then tipping across to the right, bringing that right elbow down to that knee. Get a nice tight squeeze in that oblique every single time, and make sure you're keeping that motion under control at an even pace. And we're almost done with this side. Just a couple more repetitions. And go ahead and let it relax. We're going to switch sides. So bring that left knee up, bring that left elbow down, getting a nice tight crunch on that left oblique. Just keep that motion under control at an even pace. And almost done. 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, we're doing standing crisscross crunches next. Let's hands stay up by those ears. Bring that elbow down to the opposite knee this time, bringing your knee up in front of your chest as opposed to out to the side. Getting those obliques warmed up. Getting those abdominal muscles warmed up. Those hip flexors, those quadriceps, the top of that thigh. That heart rate should be slowly climbing. And we're almost done, about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, let's move on to the next one, the up and outs. This is a really quick motion. Get that knee driving it up, then bring it out to the side, then right back in again, tapping that foot to the ground every single time in between those motions. This one's a good one for bringing that heart rate up, warming up those calves, getting that coordination up to par. And we're almost done, about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, grab a jump rope if you have one handy. Otherwise, jumping jacks will do just fine. We're just trying to get that heart rate up just a little bit more before we get started with that kickboxing routine. Got about 2 minutes of this. All right, we're almost done, about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, that's the end of the warm-up. Now let's go ahead and get ready for the cardio kickboxing portion. We're going to be doing 2 slow demo repetitions before we start each round, so go ahead and do it along with us to get used to it first. We're starting off with a jab and a cross, nice and easy. Let's go ahead and start. You want to really push into this as hard as you possibly can. The harder you push, the higher your heart rate's going to get, the more calories you're going to burn. Go ahead and switch sides. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Jab with a cross. Jab and cross. Now when you're doing this, you want to make sure you get your arm all the way out there. Don't do a full extension. You want to keep that elbow just a little bit soft. Yank that arm right back in as quick as you can and start right back into the cycle. All right, for the next one, we're going to do a jab, cross, jab. So just add in that extra jab. So it's that left hand, left hand. Then start it again. And there's your last one right there. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Jab, cross, jab. And start it up. Remember, really push it. The harder you push, the higher that heart rate's going to go, the more calories you're going to burn. All right, coming up to the next one, the jab, cross, jab with a duck. We're going to be moving back and forth with this one. Watch the motion. So every time you duck, you're actually going to switch which foot is in front, and you're going to alternate which hand starts with. So whichever is your leading foot, that's the hand that you're going to start that first jab with. And start it up. And we're almost done. And let it relax. All right, we're going to go ahead and start our 15-second rest next. Take some time to catch your breath, but don't stop moving. Keep shuffling those feet back and forth to keep that heart rate up. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for our next round. We're going to be starting off with a jab, a cross, an uppercut, followed by another uppercut. So watch the motion. Go ahead and start. Make sure again you're moving as fast as you possibly can. Really get down there nice and low. Crunch those abs down as you tuck those shoulders before that jab. Then drive it up. Make sure that those muscles are working as hard as you possibly can, just like you would in a real fight. Go ahead and switch sides. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Get ready. Jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. Start it up. Almost done. Keep pushing as hard as you can. One more round. And let it relax. All right, going to move on to the next one. There's a hook with an uppercut, and a hook. So watch the motion. Hook, uppercut, uppercut, hook. Make sure you're alternating those arms every single time. And start up fast. Remember, push as hard as you possibly can. Get that heart rate up as high as you can. Really make those muscles have to work. That's the key to making sure you're getting the most calorie burn out of this workout. And we're almost done. Go ahead and switch sides. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Again, hook, uppercut, uppercut, hook. Just keep that motion in mind. Make sure you can do it nice and quick. Start it up. And we're almost done. It's your last one right here. And let it relax. Keep those feet moving. Our next one coming up is going to be a jab, a hook, and an uppercut, followed by a stance change. Now, if you can with that stance change, do a nice quick duck, get down nice and low into a squat, and then come right back up on the other side. Go ahead and get ready. And start it up, nice and quick. We're almost done. Just one more on the other side. And let it relax. Just go back into that shuffle. Keep moving. We're going to go ahead and start you back into your 15-second rest. Just make sure you don't stop moving. Keep that heart rate up. All right, let's go ahead and move into the next one. This is going to incorporate those legs a little bit more. We're doing a shin block, a jab, a cross with another shin block. So watch the motion. Shin block is that knee and that elbow coming up together, then that jab and cross, and then a shin block with a backside. And start it up. Again, as quick as you possibly can. Get a nice tight crunch, bring that elbow down to that knee. The goal of these motions should be to try to get that heart rate up as high as you can and get you as tired as possible. So if you're not huffing and puffing by the time you're done with this, work harder the next time around. We're almost done. And switch sides. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So same motion. Shin block, jab, cross, shin block. And start it up. Really push it. And we're almost done. Just one more. And let it relax. Go into that shuffle again. We've got our next one coming up. This is a knee with a jab and a cross. So watch the motion. That knee's going to be the same motion over and over again. So that same leg twice. And that jab and that cross. Alright, let's go ahead and do it fast. Make sure you're throwing those knees and those punches like you're trying to knock somebody out every single time. Really make it count to get those calories to burn as quickly as possible with this entire routine. And you got one more, really push it. And let it relax. All right, we're going to switch sides, so that leading leg is going to be different. We're going to be kneeing with that opposite leg this time. So nice and slow at first. Knee, knee, jab, and cross. All right, let's do it fast. All right, we got one left. And let it relax. All right, catch your breath for a second. Shuffle those feet. Our next one coming up is a knee with two front kicks. So watch the motion. Knee, front kick, front kick. So that first front kick's with the front leg, second front kick's with the rear leg. All right, now let's do it nice and fast. Drive that knee in, and both those kicks better be nice and hard. Just make sure you're holding those kicks back just a little bit, just like you do with your punches. You don't want a full extension. You don't want to injure those knees. So when that leg's almost fully extended out, you want to pull it back as quick as you possibly can. And here's our last one right here. And let it relax. We're going to switch sides. So switch that leading foot. Do the same thing over again. So watch that motion. Knee with that opposite leg. Then front kick, front kick. All right, let's go ahead and do it fast. Got one more. And go ahead and let it relax. Just move into that shuffle real quick. We've got a 25-second rest period. This is our longest one. You don't have any more until we're completely done with this routine. All right, go ahead and get ready. We're going to be starting it back up here in just a second. We're going to be starting back over with a high kick, a knee, 2 shin blocks, and then a direction change. So you can be switching which foot's in front. So watch this motion. Switch that side. High kick, knee, shin block, then switch sides. All right, let's do it fast. Almost done, just one more. Push it and let it relax. All right, keep that shuffle going. Moving on to the next one. This is a front kick with a jab, a cross, and another front kick. So watch the motion. Front kick, jab, cross, front kick. All right, now let's do it nice and fast. Got one more. And let it relax. Go ahead and switch sides. We're doing the same exact motion on the opposite side. Practice it first. Front kick, jab, cross, front kick. One more time. All right, now let's do it fast. All right, keep it going. You got one left. And let it relax. All right, take a little short break. Keep those feet shuffling. Our next one's going to be 2 high kicks, 2 uppercuts, and then a knee. High kick, uppercut, uppercut, knee. One more time. High kick, uppercut, uppercut, knee. All right, let's do it fast. Keep those legs moving, keep those arms moving. Try to push through it as fast as you possibly can, making sure you're still keeping it under control. Don't hyperextend those arms or those legs, but really keep pushing on it. I know you're starting to get tired. Your body's wanting to start slowing down on you. Just keep pushing through it as hard as you possibly can to burn those calories as quickly as possible. All right, almost done. One more. And let it relax. We're going to switch sides. Same exact motion with that opposite foot in front. Practice that motion first. High kick, uppercut, uppercut, knee. All right, let's do it fast. Keep in mind, this is your last one for this round, last one for this entire workout routine, so really push into it. Make sure you're about to die by the time you're finished. And you're almost done. Just one more. And let it relax. Good job. You just finished Fitness Splinter's cardio kickboxing workout.